Hello! Happy New Year! This is the first reading vlog of 2024, and it will cover January 1st up through January 7th. Now let's see how it goes. Monday, January 1st. Happy New Year. I started 2024 off with a bang, had a nice intense workout because it's not New Year's Day unless you're going to the gym and putting a nice sweat in. I got home, I read a little bit of Soulsmith, the second installment in the Cradle series. Will White's very famous and critically acclaimed Cradle series. A series I definitely plan on finishing before the end of this year. Not that I'm planning too far ahead. I also finally started Attack on Titan, the first manga I'll be covering on the channel. I've heard a lot of good things. It's gritty, it's dark. I'm only 3 episodes in. I think the first volume is the first 5 episodes. And I'm digging it. It starts off on a pretty dark note, and that's what I like. I also was very productive, and I filmed my top 10 reads for 2023. But then when I was looking over it and getting ready to edit it, I was an amateur because my ring light tripod setup isn't the most stable thing. I had the phone plugged into the charger, so it was shaking the entire time. So I'll have to film that sometime this week so I can get it uploaded by Friday. So hopefully link to that in the description below. But yeah, 2024 starting off very well. Wednesday, January 3rd. Finished my first volume of Attack on Titan. And people are already dying, already being dismembered. There's time jumps that are a little disorienting. I'm not quite sure how the story's going narrative-wise, but I'm pretty sure give me a few more volumes and I'll have a better handle on things. I haven't really read manga before. I remember trying to read the Bleach manga in middle school, maybe 5th grade. I read a few volumes, but then I realized it's much easier to watch the anime, because I wasn't much of a reader back then. But, reading through the manga is much faster than watching the TV show in terms of hours. But the artwork, the black and white artwork, is very eerie when you combine the subject matter, like the gory, dark, depressing subject matter of Attack on Titan. So yeah, that's been a little bit of a trip. I'm very much enjoying Soulsmith, but, Cradle book number 2. It's giving us a little bit more backstory on some of the supporting cast as opposed to just focusing on Linden. And I'm excited about that. This world is just very weird. Very One Piece-esque. I remember watching the One Piece TV show. I haven't read the manga. Maybe I'll get to that in the future. But yeah, Cradle, really good. Attack on Titan, also really good. Good way to start the year. Friday, January 5th. It was a very productive day. I finished the 2nd volume of Attack on Titan. I saw the plot twist at the end of this volume coming, so I'm very proud of me for that. Pat on my back. I started another book, Jaws, A Hidden Epidemic, which is a book about how civilization has evolved and advanced to a stage where our jaws aren't developing in healthy ways, and how the modern field of dentistry and orthodontry, if that's how the word, not to sound like an uneducated rube, but how they only treat the symptoms and not the causes of these things that lead to malformed jaws and teeth. I'm also very proud of myself because I refilmed my top 10 favorite books of 2023. I was in my groove. I was in the zone. I was filming very well. My wife was holding the baby and helping me film it. And I get knocked out of the zone because my baby just craps themselves. And you could hear it on the video and I had to refilm it. So that was fun. That was an hour of my life I'm not getting back. But very proud of myself today. Saturday, January 6th. Very happy with myself so far this week. I definitely like how this year's reading vlogs are going to be ending on Sunday as opposed to Saturday. Because the new year, now Monday was the first day of the year. Very happy about that. One of those things that bugs me because in my mind, Monday is the first day of the week, not Sunday. Perhaps that's not correct, but that's how I feel. I'm very happy with the productivity this week. I filmed so much. And I've written out scripts for so many more videos. I had 5 scripts written out that I can't wait to film, hopefully tomorrow, because I don't think I'm going to be finishing any books for the first week of 2024. But that's okay, because I'm just planting seeds and I'm making plans for the year. And speaking of plans, I'm not exactly sure what all my goals are going to be for the year 2024 in terms of reading. But I do know one of them for sure. I know one goal I'm going to try to achieve. My main goal, my main focus for this year, for the YouTube channel. I'm going to try to upload 200 videos to the channel. And that includes shorts. I'll probably be posting a video, because I'm going to need content, about what my goals for 2024 are next week as I ponder upon that more. But I definitely want to be more productive. I'm very much enjoying Soulsmith. Wei Shilinden, our protagonist for the Cradle series, has finally encountered his elderly mentor character. And I like this mentor a lot. One common trope in shonen anime is the elderly old man, old woman mentor character that kind of shows our hero the ropes. And we finally got that. Anthony Ryan's book, The Pariah, very much enjoying that. I love this despicable band of outlaws, criminals. They're not likable. These aren't the good guys. But they have their own personality quirks. I like the main character. Nice young adult. And his commentary on like all the beef and dramas of this group of bandits is kind of funny. Yeah. Anthony Ryan, you can put on the map for me. Sunday, January 7th. Had a nice relaxing Sunday with the family. I finished Volume 3 of Attack on Titan. And I'm hooked. One thing I did not anticipate is how bingeable manga could be. And I should have remembered that, because when I was watching anime when I was younger, they would always end the episode on a cliffhanger, so you felt pressure to watch the next episode, which is why it was so addicting when you're a young teenager with no impulse control. But yeah, I'm probably going to finish the entire Attack on Titan series in the first 2 months of the year. So I guess that's technically 3 books for the week, but they're volumes of manga. Like, I read 726 pages this week, but 576 pages of those are manga, and that barely even counts in terms of, like, in comparison to a regular book. So that's the page count. But yeah, first week of reading manga as an adult, definitely like a success. I enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to be finishing Soulsmith very early next week. Be finishing The Pariah probably early the week after that. And a lot more of Attack on Titan. It is gritty. Characters are dying. There was a plot twist at the end of Volume 2 that they explained during Volume 3 where I was like, okay, this story is deeper than I was anticipating. I thought it was just about a bunch of people killing giants. But they're adding layers. There's lost family. There's a weird genetic ability somebody has that was bestowed upon him, possibly. Yeah, I can't wait to do an Attack on Titan video when I finish the first few arcs. So after I read Volume 8, I'm going to make a video about how much I'm enjoying the series so far and predictions I'm going to be having. And yeah, I filmed a few videos this week, so I have the next 2 weeks of videos basically done and planned out, so that's very exciting. So yes, this week is the week where I plant seeds, not knowing if they're going to sprout, but I think this is going to be a very productive year. Thank you guys for watching the first week of 2024, and I'll see you guys next time.